correct?
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you all for being here. My name is Anthony Bryan, of course. I just wanted to jump on and see if we can help as many people continue to understand the compensation plan. So, the first thing that we're going to do is just go over the different aspects of the compensation plan. The structure is a hybrid compensation plan. It's a 2 by 20 matrix. Here you have all of the different levels. You start with your first two people. They get their two and two, four, and those four get their two, 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 which is eight, and so far all the way down to the 20th level. Now, you start here, you get your first two, like I just said, and they get their first two, and they get their first two, and that cycle continues for 20 levels deep. And that you have what we call a mirror matrix. Now, you have your sponsored lineage for the unilevel. This is one of the other hybrid components of the um, compensation plan. Now, this plan can go out as wide as possible or as short as possible. So the people who are on the first line here that you see across the top are your direct personal sponsors. Now, each one of those direct sponsors can build their team going down. I know we had a few questions on this the other day. A lot of people didn't understand. Each person can build their own team going down, and that's how you build to get your different levels of the unilevel program. Now, there's three ways that you can join the community. The first one is as a member. You pay $29 a month. You get $25 in advance cashback credit. It's ACC. You can participate in the residual profit of the store for 10 levels. In the 10 levels, that will be a total of over 2,046 shoppers. You participate in the complete payout of steps 6 through 7. And I'll explain that a little bit later on. The next member is a VIP member. Everyone after February the 1st comes on as a VIP member. A VIP, the difference between a VIP member and an ambassador is a VIP just hasn't sponsored anyone. For the first month, the VIP pays the 129, and if they still haven't sponsored anyone after the first 30 days, the following month they pay $29 per month. Now, the $25 in advance cashback credit that you get each month, you can use that towards the purchase of the $29 a month if you need it. The VIP member participates in the residual profit up to 12 levels deep. And in 12 levels, that counts for over 8,190 shoppers. You can participate in the complete payout of 1 through 6 and 7. Now, the last person that can join is an ambassador. The only difference is an ambassador has sponsored one or more people.
Definitely our men's ministry and our youth and young adults.
Please mute yourself. The cost for an ambassador is 129 per month. It's $25 that you receive in advance cashback credit each month. You can participate in the residual profit of the store up to 20 levels deep. And the income earning potential is from over 2 million shoppers on 20 levels. You participate in the complete payout plan 1 through 7.
Okay.
Before we go on, does anyone have any questions on any of the information that we went over? All right. If not, we're going to continue on. Please mute yourself. All right. Now we're going to go over the cash back from shopping for the member. A member, remember, pays $29 per month. $9 goes towards your back office. $20 goes into immediately into the unilevel and the 2x20 matrix. It's split in two. You get the $25 in advance cashback credit, ACC. The ACC replaces your shopping obligation. You can redeem your ACC whenever you want. Now, I'm going to go over an example here. Shopping example. So you purchase a product that costs $50. You currently have $25 in ACC and you decide to apply $10 towards the ACC of your purchase. So out of the $25 ACC, you'll have $15 left. And when you apply the ACC, no cashback goes into the matrix because it's already been added to the matrix already. So once you use the $10 ACC, the balance left will be $40 is what you will pay out of the commission or your credit card or however you decide to pay for the product. Most people will have commission to pay for it. Now, cashback from shopping. This breaks down how the money is split. Every participant is a shopper. All cashback goes into the compensation plan. You have a 2x20 matrix and you have a sponsor lineage matching bonus. On the 2x20 matrix, say we're going to use the round figure of $20. If you have $20 that's going into the compensation plan, $10 will be used on the left side, which is the 20 levels, divided by 10. I mean, the $10 will be divided by all 20 levels, which is basically 50 cents per level. On the matching bonus side, $10 will be used. And for your first direct sponsor, you will receive 50% matching bonus. Your second level, you receive $20, 20% matching bonus. And levels 3 through 5, you will receive 10% matching bonus. Now, a member, again, pays $29 per month. $9 goes towards the back office. $20 goes immediately into the compensation plan. You get a $25 advance cashback credit. So, and you can participate in up to 10 levels, which is over 2,046 shoppers. So you have the income that you can generate based off of over 2,000 people. And you can participate in level 6 and 7. So what that means is if you accumulate enough money over the time period, you can use that money to upgrade to level 6 or 7. You can't pay it out of your pocket. But if you accumulate enough money, you can upgrade to that level. If you could please mute yourself because I hear the background noise, please.
And called her today and said she had.
So next level. Next person is the VIP. The VIP, you pay $129 the first month. And if you haven't sponsored anyone, you will pay $29 the following month. And keep in mind, you can use your ACC credit towards the purchase of, or the payment of the $29 per month. $9 goes into your back office. $20 goes immediately into the compensation plan. Plus, you're going to get up to $100 in credit for online courses the first month. Again, the $25 ACC. You can participate in up to 12 levels. That's over 8,190 shoppers. So that's a team of 8,000 shoppers. You can earn income based off of that number. And you participate in 1, 6, and 7. Now, VIP member, no personal sponsored members. So this plan has a complete payout plan. VIP members earn $50 in apps points for every individual sponsored by an ambassador. So we're going to start here. This is you. This is a VIP member. A VIP member here that's a spillover from a ambassador above you comes in. I'm gonna call her Karen. This is Ryan, who comes in as spillover from another ambassador that's above you. So for each one of these, the VIP and the ambassador, you're gonna receive $50 in apps points for each one. These points can be redeemed for the purchase in the online store or to cover your $29 monthly fee. The ambassador who sponsored these two will also receive $50 in cash for each sponsorship. You have a 30-day window to sponsor one person and earn cash as an ambassador. I mentioned to someone the other day, if you're only going to receive $50 if the person is in your third, fourth, fifth level, then I would just sponsor 4 people because that will be the $200 you need to upgrade to the next level. All right. Now we're going to talk about the ambassador. An ambassador has sponsored one person or more. The cost to do this is $129. $9 for the back office, $20 goes immediately into the compensation plan, and you get up to a $100 credit for the first month for online courses. $20 received as a, you get this as a advanced cashback credit of $25 each month, and you can participate in the 12, 20 levels, which is over 2 million shoppers. And of course, with 2 million shoppers, if you build a team that huge, you can see how the money can add up. You participate in the complete payout plan of steps 1 through 7. Now, again, that's 20 levels deep. You must be 18 years of age and you must follow the rules that have been set out. Ambassador, you become an ambassador when you sponsor one or more people. Now, payout plan. We're going to go over steps 1 through 5. Now, when you first join the program, we know everyone is paid the 120, which is the cost to become an ambassador. You're coming in as a VIP, but if you've already sponsored someone, now you're an ambassador. Once you pay the 120 and you complete the first level, you receive $200. Now you can advance to step 2. And remember, step 1, you're paid up to 12 levels, which is 8,192 shoppers. Now you advance to step 2. And of course, you want to make sure it's not mandatory, but you want to make sure, in my opinion, that you leave the button on automatic so you don't miss out on any opportunity to upgrade. Once you have your $200, you upgrade to step 2. The income possibility is $600. The income potential is for 14 levels, which is 32,768 shoppers. Now, you have completed step 2 and you go on to step 3. Can you please mute your microphone, whoever's talking? Please mute. All right. Now, to go, hold on, sorry. To go to step 3, it costs you $330. Once you have the income possibility of $1,400, and that pays you up to 16 levels, which is 131,072 shoppers. Once you've completed step 3, you can upgrade to step 4. It costs $440. Your income possibility is $3,000. Your income potential is you're paid up to 18 levels, which is 524,288 shots. Now, once you've completed step 4, you already have enough to upgrade to step 5. Once you upgrade to step 5, you have the income possibility of $6,200 and the potential to earn for 20 levels, which is over 2,097,000 plus members.
We're gonna keep on.
Now, as an ambassador,
Are the Bar J Wranglers doing stuff up there in the winter? Probably not.
Do you have a straw? Oh,
all right. So, as an ambassador, you have all the different steps that we just went over. Now, in order for you to be paid to upgrade from level 1, you have to have you have to have 2 people who upgrade to your level, which pays you $200. Once you have the $200 for level 2, 6 people have to upgrade to level 2 in order for you to have the $600. In order for you to upgrade from level 3, 14 people have to upgrade and it pays you $1,400. To upgrade to level 4, 30 people have to upgrade to level 4, which is 30 people, for you to receive $3,000. In order for you to get the full payout of 62 people have to upgrade to the 5th level for you to receive the $6,200. Now, and I tell everybody this on my team or anyone I come across. If you finish the month and you've only made $4,000, is that bad? If you finish the month and you've only made $7,000, is that bad? If you finish the month and you make the full $11,400, is that bad? That's month in, month out, because this is residual income. Now, if you complete all 5 steps and all 62 people upgrade, that's a total of $11,400 minus the expense that you paid. That leaves a balance of a net profit of $9,760. Now, again, we're talking about this hybrid structure. Keep in mind, no balancing in the matrix. Payout comes from each line, compression from each direct. So again, it's built simultaneously together using the same people. You can earn unlimited potential based off of those levels. Your team on the unit level can go out as wide as many people as you sponsor. But remember, all of the people that you personally sponsor can each build a team below them for the unit level. Now, in conclusion, access one of the most generous compensation plans. Des Apps gives back 100% of the profit from the shopping mall. Daily shopping will create a life-changing residual income for all members. Future customers impact and step 6 and 7 explained in training. I kind of went over it today for you. There's a debit credit card coming soon. The highest cashback return back to the community. A roadmap in progress to build the world's strongest shopping community. You will be part of a business like you've never seen before. Now, we're going to go ahead and open it up. I'm going to stop the share here. I'm going to stop the share of the screen, but I'm going to keep the presentation recorded so we can hear the questions that everybody have. And let's do this here. Let me unmute everyone. Bear with me 1 second. All right. You can go ahead and unmute yourself if you have any questions. And if I need to pull the screen back up, I will. But I want to be able to answer any questions that you all have at this time. Who would like to go first? You have to unmute yourself.
Well, I guess I'll go first.
Yes, sir.
I guess maybe we can explain the 129 a month for the ambassador. Uh, that's not because we do have upgrades,
When you
but
say
right, we do have upgrades, but the 129 this is a monthly charge.
yes, do like that. You got something on your lip, Lenny.
Oh, gravy.
You good, man. All right. So what Mr. Lenny is talking about is when it comes to upgrades, I guess you're referring to the different packages.
Yeah, like the 330, the
Yes.
440.
Yes. Each month you have expenses. And depending on what level you upgrade to, the first level, of course, is the to join is the 129. Then you have the 200 level. Then you have the 330, the 440, and the 550. Those are the expenses that you would have each month. But as you build a team, of course, that's going to come out of the commission that's being generated to pay for those levels. So each month, the income is residual because you've already built a team that will follow you month in, month out to be able to help everyone to generate the income that was set forth. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, so the 129 is the initial
Yes.
payment, not ongoing as you build,
Which
because it's going to be more than 129.
Right, it goes up, but each month you will pay that 120 again each month because that's how the program is residual. So the following month you pay the 120, but it comes out of the commission. So
Right. Okay. Yeah.
the process starts over again. So you never have to pay out of your pocket again once the commission is generated, and the cycle follows itself over and over each month, generating that residual income. I hope that answered you, Mr.
Yeah.
Lenny.
It answered my question, and
Yes.
the 129 is it just sounds it just sounds a little when you see the presentation right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
You see the 129, and then we're not really explaining at the time where it's coming out of profits.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that's all.
Right.
You know.
Okay. All right. But yes, it does come out of the profits. Do we have a question from anyone else? You have to unmute yourself if you have a question. Y'all making it real easy on me tonight then.
Uh,
Again, if you can't unmute yourself, just say that. Let me know. We got someone, Penny from New Guinea. Welcome. Just want to answer any questions that you all have. If you don't have any questions, just type a one in the comments, and we will know. We don't want to hold anyone up if there are no questions, but
I
um,
do have another one.
go ahead.
Okay. Now, say you got a person started a matrix. They have two people, one on the left, one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the say one is kind of stronger than the other. The other one really isn't doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, could that person that started the matrix could they sponsor another person that would be like unilevel type? Okay, so they would have like three.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is it any way to replace that one that isn't doing anything?
No, you can't replace them, But the best thing that you can do at that point, you would help them build, because you wanna work with them to help them gain the confidence if they want to truly do it. But if you sponsor another person yourself, that's creating another lineage. So it's nothing wrong or right about that. But if you want to help that side build, you will probably give it to that person so they can build, and then hopefully they will spark some fire on them, or the people who you put underneath them will uh, get going and create a bigger team as well.
So that third person could he starts a matrix of his own,
Yes,
her or her own,
yes,
and it would be just like if he builds it so big, or it'd be like overtaking the one that's not doing anything.
yes. But you wouldn't put the person in my opinion, you wouldn't put the person in under your link. You would use the person's link who is not doing anything, because you want to make sure they're placed under that person.
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. All
I
right.
had that.
You
I just
good?
had that question. That question. Somebody asked me that question.
Okay. Yes, sir. Do we have any other questions that anyone else has about the program, the compensation plan, or any question?
I don't have a question, Anthony, but I can add to what you just said.
Yes, sir.
What, what we're doing on our team is soon as somebody comes in,
Yes, sir.
the first thing we do is, like you said, is we get their link, and then we add people there. And then when they get there too, we get their two people's link, so that you're going down. And actually, I've even already have paid a couple of people in, because
Yes, sir.
they didn't have the money at the time, right? So, and that's
Mhm.
very easy to do. Is what they do is they go sign in, and then they have to send you um, username password, which is a temporary password, and I just go in and paid for them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome. Good to hear that, Don.
that's something for everybody to think about too. If you want to help somebody, like you said, maybe that person that doesn't have anybody may be broke at the time or something like that. So if you want to help them out, because it's only going to help you in the future too.
Yes, sir. I definitely agree. Appreciate that, Don.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Does anyone else have any question or comment? I'd love to hear from you.
How you doing, Tex?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, Mr. Chan?
I'm doing well, thank you, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'd just like to say regarding what Lenny and Don just said, is the thing that we need to do moving forward, okay, is to maybe eliminate having someone that doesn't do anything. Is that and there's nothing wrong with not having someone, but you want to try to at the beginning let them know, look, this is a cooperative effort. We need everyone participating. That's how
Mhm.
it's gonna, this, so that it works good for you, works good for everybody else. This is we're looking for givers, not takers.
Mhm.
Right.
So if everybody needs to help everybody, and we're willing to help as we can, but we can't do it all. Everybody needs to do their little part. Some will do more than others, and that's just the way it is. Some will do less, that's okay. But as long as everybody is trying, this way, with this kind of concept, and you let them know from the get-go, then you won't have that problem, like Lenny was mentioning, okay? Because that individual, I mean, it might happen, but at least they can't say they didn't know.
Right.
You tell them right up front, this is the way it works, this is what I'm looking for. And don't be afraid to tell somebody, I don't think this is for you, okay? Remember, you got the gold. When you got the gold and you're just looking for some people to help you dig it out, you don't just go pick anybody.
Right.
You want to pick people you trust. You want to pick people that want to work with you. Because you're giving them a blessing. Okay.
Right.
You don't need for them to lift you up or put you on a pedestal. But again, we're here to work with them, not for them.
I
Okay.
definitely agree.
So, use that attitude. It's positive, it's good, and it's constructive. Okay, we're about business here. We want to help, yes, but this is a business. So you want to work with people that want to work with you.
Right.
And thank you for that, Mr. Chen. And keep this in mind, everyone, just to add to what Mr. Chen said. When you have people that you know who are a little timid or they're a little nervous about the situation, that's why three-way calls come in handy. That's why being a leader comes in handy. So, again, I always tell everybody, if everybody was perfect, nobody would need any leaders. So there's people who need help for a reason. So it's our job, if you feel like you're someone who can help them and guide them, teach them. And guess what? You'll be amazed at what people will do when they feel like they have the support that's needed. So I just wanted to add that in there.
Hey, if I may chime in a little bit,
Yes, sir.
you know, I've been working with Mark. Mark's a good guy. But
Yes,
anyway,
sir.
but uh, I got on late because I had another meeting prior to this one with my church. But if anybody has places that they're advertising that's as effective as that they want to share, no matter the cost, know about the cost, but that's what I'm needing because I've been advertising in different places. I mean, you get little hits. I'm getting hits, but there ain't nobody coming in. I want hits. I want signups. You know what I mean? I was about my, you know.
Yes,
so
sir.
so if anybody has any places that that's working for you, or you don't mind sharing, or even some ad copies that you're using, that's fine too. Just hit me up or hit Mark up, and he'll pass it on to me, or or Mark, you hit me up too.
Yes.
But anyway, but that's what I'm looking for.
All
Appreciate it.
right. Thank you, Jonathan. And I'll say this just so everybody knows. We have a few groups out there. Mark Chen has a group that's called Des Apps Team 6S. Everybody knows about the corporate Des Apps official team. We have a team now that's called United as One Team. It's open for anybody, the same as Mark's team. So if you have um, anyone that has any information that's working for you, that you can pass on to any of the groups, Mark, so he can get it to Jonathan. We'll greatly appreciate it. If you want to talk about it now, you can. That's what we hear. Anything we can do to share to make this experience easier and better for everyone. So again, thank you. Thank you,
Man,
Mr.
we have plenty of resources. It's no excuse.
That's it. That's it. So, anybody else wanted to say anything or ask a question?
I'll just mention this if I may, Tank.
Yes, sir.
Guys, get ready for a ride. Come February, this thing is gonna go ballistic. Okay, so now's the time to get back to the folks that you may have spoken to that are on the fence, or they did join but they're not doing anything. Okay, or they're getting distracted by shiny objects. You know what I mean? You let them know, look, you do what you feel you have to do, but I'm telling you, you got something special in your hands, and do yourself a favor, get your questions answered, get your concerns answered, and put your track shoes on because this thing is getting ready to run.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? So that's what we need to do, because some people are going to make some amazing incomes if they haven't started already come February.
That's it.
That's all I need to hear.
Thank you all. And does anyone else have any statement or questions they want to ask? No question is a crazy question. This is the time for you to ask, and we're only here to help you all, and we have the patience to do it.
I just have one question.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
As far as customers and VIP members, do they make any cash at all on anything? Or is it just there's out points?
No, the the customers and the VIPs can make cash from the actual shopping mall itself. They can earn on the different levels based off of what program they come in. And that's what you remember when I spoke about the customer when it comes to level 6 and 7. If a customer generates enough income, they can actually upgrade to the level 6 or 7, but they can't pay it out of pocket. But they can upgrade based off of the money that they generate from participating in the overall shopping mall.
Okay, that's what cause some reason it sounded like they weren't getting any cash money, just shopping points.
Yes, sir. You can still make cash from the actual shopping mall itself.
All right, thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Great question. Anybody else have any questions or a comment? I don't want to just hold everyone up, but I would love to answer any questions. We have some good people on here to help with that as well.
One more comment, Tank, and that's
Yes,
just to
sir.
say a big thanks to you, man. You're a great guy. You do a great job. You're a giving person, and I really appreciate you, man.
I appreciate that too, Mark. I just want to help as many people as possible. We don't have to make this opportunity stressful because it's going to be stressful enough. So surround yourself with people who you see want to help, and I really appreciate that, Mark. And that's what my goal is. And I tell everybody else again. My GM taught me this. I was complaining about my salespeople not doing what I needed them to do. And my GM looked me right in the face and told me, if they were perfect, why would I need you? And that is stuck with me. So my job is to help people because if they didn't need help, they wouldn't be asking the questions. So we have to all understand that if they're coming to you to ask a question, that's not the time to be sarcastic or just say go see your upline. Yes, we hope the upline will do their part, but it doesn't always work that way. So thank you all, and I greatly appreciate all the comments. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, this is Mo's brother.
Hey Mose, how you doing?
Good man. I just want to say, uh, great explanation again, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Testing, testing.
Go ahead. We can hear you, Mr. iPhone.
Oh, that's Adrian, man. How y'all doing tonight? Hey,
Hey,
I
hey.
was just letting y'all know, man. Right now, because we're so new, you want to make sure 6 and 7 is turned off. Because 6 is not gonna get you nothing. If they take 1,100 out your account, you're gonna be mad because you're gonna get like a $2,400 check. And you just dropped $1,100, right? So I'm just saying, y'all can turn that off just for a little bit till we build some momentum in that 6 level, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you really want to wait till we see like 400,000 and bring that $2,100 to bear. So I'm just saying that's how I would run mine. 1 through 5, I'm good. The mall, we happy, and then that unicycle. So
and it's there is no right or wrong, but I do see where you're coming from, Adrian. But there's some people who are already past that point. But
right.
overall, I definitely want to say you have to manage whatever situation that you're in. If you know you're going to need something right away, you definitely I agree with what Adrian said. You want to pay attention because they're going to take it if it's your time to upgrade. And what I was told before was 1 through 5 would have their own button, and 6 through 10 will have a separate button. So that allows you to decide on what you want to do separately between the two, which I thought that was a good idea. But again, with me, I'm in it to win it, and I just want to build. But it just depends on whatever your financial situation is or what uh, your goals are to make this thing work. So there's no right or wrong answer to what Mr. Adrian just said. So be mindful of it, pay attention, and I agree. You will be mad if you weren't expecting it to come out there. So definitely pay attention.
Hey, Anthony,
Yes, sir.
there's a question in the chat. Uh, Michelle Hawley
Okay.
said, "Is there any way to get an interpreter for our deaf community?" And I don't know if you want to talk about it, or Mark. Maybe you want to talk about
Yes.
it a little bit.
When I set up the meeting a few minutes ago, um, there's an option that I can turn on if someone has the ability to do any type of sign language or um, yes, any type of sign language, and we could definitely have them on the Zoom if that will help. But I can't make that decision for the community overall for Des apps. But yes, that is a great idea, and we definitely need to think about getting something done for that situation, for that to help that community.
Thank you.
Great question. Thank you, Lenny. Anyone else has a question or comment? There is a closed caption option, and I turned on everything just for that reasoning for that reason as well. So I put everything there so um, everyone should be able to turn on their closed caption and also translate it to the different languages as well. Can a daycare sign up? They will have the option for different businesses to sign up, but I don't think we're to that point yet. I don't think they've set it up for that to happen yet. But yes, that is something that's coming, Miss Cedar.
If I may, Tank, regarding
Yes.
that daycare, we have to remember now, if you have a daycare or whatever business you have, if that business is in your name, then you have the choice of having one or the other, your individual position in your name or the business that's in your name.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have both.
That is correct. Yes, sir. And now, and I wanted to address the shopping obligation also, just to make sure everybody understands that because I'm running into that a lot. The shopping obligation is no longer in effect. When you receive the $25 uh, ACC credit, that's taking the place of the shopping obligation because the profit has already been put into the compensation plan. That's as if you've already purchased a product. So, and plus you would have the training as well as what you're actually purchasing also. So that fills that obligation. So you no longer have the requirement that you have to buy one product each month. But of course, we know there's plenty of people that are going to do that and more. But I just want to make sure we address that and everybody understands that. All right. Anyone else have any questions or concerns? Go ahead, Mr. Adrian.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have anything else. I was just coughing.
Oh,
I thought I muted myself. I'm sorry.
no problem. Um, if there's not any other questions, and I say this not to make anybody feel bad, but everyone, that's what we're here for. We want to answer any questions that you have. So no question is a bad question. So if you have any question or concern, we want to do what we can to help answer that and put you at ease or give you the comfort that you need. So if no one
And,
else,
hey,
go ahead.
hey, Anthony,
Yes.
this is I'm not going to take long, but this is my spin on things,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we may have talked about it, but I actually think that with the mall being out front and center, I think it's going to make it easier, to be honest with you, because I've noticed, well, the enthusiasm, the excitement, with my wife, her sister, and I'm not just picking the women out, but And then when they start shopping, because they're going to shop,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they shopping with us. We got quality products. You know, we have coupons, all the good stuff. So when they get in and they find out that they can, move up to VIP, sponsor
Mm-hmm.
somebody, and be ambassador, and actually save money, they can save that $29 a month. And it's just like converting somebody, to be for like year two, or it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's what I envision.
Yes, it's definitely going to come along that way. A lot of people who are sitting on the sideline, a lot of the customers who join, they will see like, wow, this is more. And I was a little hesitant before, but as they see things get going, they're definitely going to want to upgrade at some point because this is going to be an unstoppable machine. And I want to mention this to everybody too. I was speaking to Lenny today. I came up. If you're part of the United as One Team group, we have an incentive in the group. If you are a level ambassador for or higher, all you have to do is DM me in the group or outside the group and let me know. But you have to be part of the group, and we will make you your own personal team logo. Even though we're one team under Des Apps, but that's just a little award that we want to start doing is giving everyone their own personal logo once they reach ambassador four. So if you made it to that level, you're part of the group, just reach out to me and we'll get you your own logo. So again, does anyone else have anything they want to say before we end this? We'll end it at 9 o'clock if there are no other major questions. But yes, Lenny, I definitely agree with you, brother.
I
Did
got
you
a comment. This is Mose. I just got a comment to make. So many times, man, when something like this comes along or a program comes along, sometimes people don't get the results that they want at first, and they quit.
mm-hmm,
And there's no different with something like this. I mean, I just want people to understand that, hey, listen, if something is not what you want it to be, maybe that first month, second month, whatever it may be, uh, I think you're gonna lose sight, like that shopping mall. You gotta look at the long term of this thing and stop, thinking short term because, like Mark Chin said earlier, this thing is gonna take off, and you better have your running shoes on when it does.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you,
Yes,
really
sir.
do. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And if anyone else doesn't have anything, I wanted to just add this. Always keep in mind, and I hit on it earlier, we all are fascinated, I'll say that, by the 11,004. But keep this in mind. There will be a lot of us who do make that and more. But keep this in mind. Did you They always talk about the housing crisis of 2008, saying that if a lot of families would have had an extra $500 in the bank, that would have helped stop a lot of the foreclosures and different things from happening. So my reasoning for saying that is if you only make $2,000 residual every month for the rest of your time, or you make 5,000 residual, or you make 9,000, or you make the 11,400 or more, is any of that bad? Is that more than what you started this program with? All from $129. So
Right.
you definitely don't want to lose sight of what your goal is and what's going to happen with the mall because that can be even bigger. So just keep that focus and understand that what they say Rome wasn't built in overnight. So just stay focused and you made the right decision to be here and don't lose sight of that. And this opportunity, I will agree with Bob on this. A lot of opportunities like this we never see any of the mishaps or the changes because usually you don't have that opportunity to be in this early.
Right.
So we have this opportunity to be on the ground floor and to see this built and become a powerhouse. So just keep that in mind. So thank y'all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If there are no more questions,
Anthony,
gonna.
let me say something, if you will.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
yeah, one thing, if if we are blessed, if we bless others, you look to the right or your left, and you're being blessed by by this program or whatever you're doing in life. If you look, there's people hurting, and if uh, don't for, don't forget to bless those around you that are hurting in life. You'll see the returns by God's principle. You'll see the returns come back to you tenfold. That's all I got to say.
Yes,
I
Amen.
sir.
believe that. I
Thank
believe
you.
that.
Thank you, Ron. I greatly appreciate it. I wanted to just mention something that we had a little debate on last night, but Ron, you definitely head on with that. It's bigger than us. You know, we have to give back. There's a lot of people struggling, so you want to definitely do all you can to help others. I was talking to Mr. Adrian last night along with Lenny, and Adrian, I got the answer on the 2x20 and somewhat. That is for the unilevel, the timestamp. That's for the force matrix. So that's the reason for the timestamp. And again, like you said, it just depends on what spot you came in, but the unilevel, that's what the timestamp is for. And if you don't understand what we're talking about, is they're doing a timestamp to see when people joined versus when they paid. So they're redoing some of the structure because they want to make sure the people who joined first get the correct spots versus the not when they paid, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to throw that out there for Adrian. Um, welcome Dana to the group. But again, does anyone else have anything before we go ahead and end this?
Does anybody know how Gary's doing today?
Yes, I spoke to him in one of the groups. He was answering questions and back and forth, but I told him we were praying for him. He said thank you, but he's hanging in there. So he's fighting like a champ. So you know,
Yeah, that's my man.
yes. So yeah. Again, and we'll end on the note that Ron just said. If you can help someone else, that's what this is all about. And and we have something that I used to teach my team: help someone else get what they need so you can get what you need. And that's how I look at everything because this world can be a lot more better if everybody looked at it that way. So thank y'all for being here. I greatly appreciate having you all here. Appreciate the kind words. And again, on Tuesday, we do a new what's the right word? New guest uh presentation. You can invite anyone. It's good for any team, anybody. And then on Fridays, we might do it one more time, but we do Fridays for training. So any questions or different things in our Telegram group, we use the voice chat, so you can ask any questions at any time. So I just want to help as many people as possible. So thank you all for being here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.